Welcome to the Skylar Fiction Show, where I no longer pretend to know the answers, only the ache that keeps asking. This is why I became a Christian pantheist. It wasn't a conversion. It was a slow evaporation of lies, until only wonder was left. Let me explain. I grew up thinking God lived in a building, that he had moods, that he watched us like a disappointed father with a clipboard, and every time I prayed, I imagined my words being graded. Too selfish, too vague, too late. But then something happened. Or maybe everything happened. The system collapsed, the doctrine cracked, the God I had been sold felt too small to hold the beauty I was drowning in, or the pain I couldn't explain, so I walked into the silence, into the dark woods where no creed could follow me, and that's where I met her. Not a woman, not a being, but the presence. It was in the fog, in the breath between questions, and the way light moved through the trees like a language I had forgotten how to speak. Alan Watts once said, "You do not come into this world, you come out of it." And suddenly that clicked. God wasn't a landlord, she was the land, not a father above, but a mother within, a living pattern, a pulsing dance, a God who doesn't micromanage but manifests. Christian pantheism doesn't mean I believe everything is God. It means God is in everything. Like fire in the log, or soul in the skin, the tree is not divine, but the pattern of treeness is sacred. Jesus didn't come to start a religion. He came to burn through the illusion of separation. He touched the untouchable, he wept, he broke bread instead of bones. He forgave people who didn't ask for it. That wasn't power, that was embodiment. That was God wearing every wound. Christian pantheism taught me this. You don't need to ascend to reach God, you need to descend into the dirt, the body, the grief, the moment. It's not a ladder, it's a circle, and we're already inside it. I stopped believing in God the puppeteer, and I started trusting God the pattern, God the becoming, God the breath between thoughts, God the ache that beauty leaves behind. I don't believe in heaven as a zip code anymore. I believe in heaven as awareness. The kind that shows up when you stop narrating your life and start living it. The kind that whispers through the chaos, this is it, all of it, even this. I am not a theist. I am not an atheist. I am not even certain I exist the way I thought I did. But I know what love feels like when it has no agenda. I know what grace smells like in the air before a storm. I know what God sounds like when she stops using words and just holds you in the silence, until you forget you needed anything else. So why am I a Christian pantheist? Because I no longer need a map. I am already home, because I see Jesus not as a doctrine, but as a mirror, a flame, a reminder that God didn't come down from the sky. God rose up from within. Because when I look at the stars, I don't feel small, I feel shared, known, woven. This isn't faith, it's participation.